Okay. Yeah. Yep. Live and good. Live and good. Thank you, OBS. Please cooperate with me today. Please don't crash in the middle of my stream. Um. So today we're doing a bit of a check-in. On just everything. First, I'm gonna do like a little bit of a wrap up of the things that I've accomplished basically for the week on my accounts, on everything, on my twinks, whatever I'm doing right now. Did it? Am I? Okay, we are live. Cool. Just making sure everything's good. And here and stuff and things. There's the ping. There's the ping. Does it say? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so we're actually going to be talking about what's going on with BlizzCon, what's going on with Classic, where I think twinks are going to end up, what's going to happen. I'm just going to kind of talk about a little bit of everything today. Just posted my link in some places, that's all. Okay. As far as what I've gotten done recently and stuff that I'm actually happy about, there it goes. Good job, Pinkcord. You did it. You did it. Last thing I'm gonna check real quick. Sorry, I've got a lot going on right now. Yo, what's going on? They announced Classic Plus. Kind of. We're gonna cover all that stuff in just a little bit. It is, but it's not. What's up, Joe? How you doing? Welcome back, everybody. What's the plan today? We're just kind of chit-chatting. We're just kind of gonna chit-chat about a little bit of everything. I might pop in and play some twinks, some 19s and stuff, but for the most part, I gotta go to hockey in a few hours, so for the most part, it's just gonna be wrap up BlizzCon, what's gonna happen, the cool stuff that they actually announced, and yeah, basically stuff like that. What's up, Totem? What up? What up? What up? Do you guys hear the music good? Or is it too quiet? It's probably too quiet, but run. Okay. Full should be good. Reload. There we are. All right. So what I've been doing, like I've kind of have been telling you guys about streaming and stuff like that. I have gotten, I made some progress on a couple twinks that I've been working on. Which account? It's not on this account, but it's on this account. So I moved my my Alliance Shaman over to Horde. So this was my Draenei. Had to get a couple items on Alliance to be, you know, true full Bliss and all that kind of stuff. So moved him over to Mankrik. I was gonna move this character back over to Alliance, but the Kata announcement that they came out with on at BlizzCon kind of was like, well, maybe I'll try to get these character transfers and stuff refunded, because I don't think I'm going to personally twink into Kata, but that's discussion for later. So I did that. And if I swap over to my other account, wait, where's my log? Yeah. I got my fishing hat on my warrior, as you just saw, that was up on the screen a minute ago, and on my warlock here. I was really trying to finish this warlock out, and I think I'm pretty happy with him. I was going to transfer this character over to Horde as well. However, I'll show you the stats here in a minute. This is the character I played the last time I streamed. A warlock. Let's see, what do we got here? A decent amount of cash. Okay, so this is the warlock. Got my fishing hat, like I said. I got most of everything that I think I would need on this character. I need an int. I would need an intellect enchant for the weapon, which I thought I bought. Guess I didn't. But yeah, for the most part, in my opinion, Biss, I need a couple items out of the dungeon finder satchels that I don't think I'm gonna grind out, because yeah, I just don't think it's worth my time right now. Especially because it's only a cloak and only a belt, so not that big of a deal in my opinion. Yeah, I've got pretty much everything I would want on this character. I've got Shadow Wrath bracers. I've got some stam bracers. I grabbed these just because they were super cheap, but one less general spell power that you could put on these, and you could get more benefit out of Immolate and Searing Pain. A lot about that, but not super big. Mage Fist, Gloves of the Eagle, Serpent Gloves. These are the same as jute braids, whatever. Wait, are jute braids cloth? Am I stupid? I actually have no idea. Let me see. Yep, I'm getting there, Joe. Yeah, okay, so jute braids are cloth. All right. Darkweed belt, spider silk boots, got all that hit. Gravestone scepter, seal of Rin, all the good stuff. Hey, what's up, Ian? Hey. So that's kind of where I'm at on all my twinks. I've got 2 shamans, a warrior, and a warlock, and I'm very happy with the status of all of them. You know, minus some transfers. I would obviously want to get the Inferno robe on this character, but it's not a big deal. What else was I gonna mention? Oh yeah, I had to do a shitload of farming for this Grand Staff of Jordan and the Sunderseer Mantle, because those are from, what's it called? Only the Stonekeeper shards. Stonekeeper shards, yeah. So you only get those when you own Wintergrasp. We always own Wintergrasp. It's just one of those things that the staff is 250, or the staff is 325, and the shoulders are 200. So that's a lot. You're gonna look into start Wrath Twinks. So here's my one thing, Ian. Cataclassic is coming out, right? So I don't know if you guys watched BlizzCon or not, but they made a bunch of announcements. Let's see where, I guess, yeah, that was basically all I wanted to cover with my twinks and where I'm at with them. 4 characters, pretty Biss. I don't really know how to play my warlock too well, or the warrior, but the shaman that's the character I have the most hours on. So, you know, that's my bread and butter for the most part. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna queue up and then talk about the versions of WoW and everything, all the stuff that kind of was announced from BlizzCon. So they basically, what did they announce? They announced Cata Classic. All of Wrath is just gonna go into Cata Classic, and I'm not super sure I'm happy with that. But that's probably going to be where all of the twinks that are in Wrath obviously go. It only makes sense, I think, because of the queues being queues being merged to actually move into Cataclysm with the rest of the Twinks. Now, there was a bunch of people that were talking on XP Off about how they're excited for Cata Classic because free-to-play that's when free-to-play started in Cata. Oh, great. This is amazing. These guys are very low level. He's 19, but I don't have what's it called on right now. Level 11. My pet's feared. Probably didn't need to cast that, but that ended up working out for me. So yeah, so they announced Cata Classic. I'm assuming everybody's gonna go there because the queues are probably gonna be merged just like they are in Wrath. I haven't said anything about that specifically, and of course they're not gonna say anything like that at BlizzCon. It'll just be in a blue post somewhere, and you know, we'll figure it out. However, the free-to-play aspect of it is I don't think it's gonna happen for Cata. That would mean they're maintaining two versions of free to play, and I just don't see that happening. You already have to pay to get access to Classic WoW just to launch the game, or to log into the game. So I don't think they're gonna end up doing anything with that. I'm curious to what you guys think, but I really don't think they're gonna be add Cataclysm free to play on anything. Yeah, agreed. Okay, all right. I'm glad for the most part people are on the same page. I think there's a few people that think it's gonna happen, but I was also wrong when it came to Cataclysm being released in general. I thought they were gonna go a strange route with Wrath into Wrath Plus or whatever that may mean. What else did they announce? So they didn't announce anything for Era WoW, right? So regular vanilla classic, that still exists. That's still a thing. It's still going to be the end place for all of your seasonal characters and your hardcore characters. So that version of WoW isn't going anywhere. Hold on a second. I need to get my damn unit frames back. There we go. So yeah, Era is still staying there. It's not going anywhere. They announced Season of Discovery, right? Which is basically, my opinion, that's Cata Plus. I definitely think that is going to scratch that itch for what people were looking for out of any sort of Cata Plus, or not Cata Plus, any sort of plus version of the game. I think it's good. I think it's awesome that that's the way Blizzard decided to go with it. And I'm super interested, and I definitely am going to be playing it. I'm definitely going to be playing Season of Discovery. However, I was thinking about this the other day. The only play Classic plus beta room. So I think the seasons are essentially what Classic Plus is just always going to be considered. If that makes any sense. I don't think they're going to change the storylines of things, obviously. I don't think they're going to make a new expansion for Classic, Vanilla Classic, or TBC or Wrath. Obviously, they just showed that we are only getting, what's it called? Cataclysm. I'm just bullying low levels right now because nobody's queuing. Ooh. Containing. It almost like, what do you mean by that? Be the old days with patches. Let's see if we can get some damage on this guy. Can we? Come on. What's that gonna tick for? 33? That's it? That's annoying. Anyway. So yeah, that's kind of like vanilla. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like if they were to do any sort of new content releases. But yeah, my opinion is like where would I go if I wanted to twink next? Personally, I think I would go to Era, of all places. I don't really find anything about Kata 19's interesting. I think that's when I don't consider Kata to be classic, in my opinion. I know it's just as old as, you know, whatever, but I definitely don't. Let's see, can I get this guy off? You didn't kick that? Bruh. Yeah, I just don't really consider it to be classic. So that's my whole like, oh, why not twink over there? That's when they made a bunch of changes to the game that I wasn't a fan of. They changed the way talents worked, to the newfangled system. So yeah, I don't know. I think, like I said, for me personally, I think I would go to Era or to... No, I think I would just go to Era. I guess so people are going to go to Cataclysm, right? Like 19s and stuff are definitely going to go to Cataclysm as long as the queues are still merged going forward. But yeah, that's yeah, that's basically my thoughts on where twinks are going to go. Obviously retail is still going to have twinks. But it's going to be the weird, I say weird, but it's going to be the level 10s PvE twinks that people are doing, speedrunning dungeons kind of thing, seeing what they can exploit. I guess over on EU, from what I've heard, what's up, Synth? How you doing, buddy? I guess from what I've heard is that EU is actually doing war games for their 20s. Obviously they have to do restrictions because things like Stormkeeper for Resto Shamans is too strong. So yeah, content releases will be every 10 levels, maybe 5. What is Era? Private? No. Era's just classic vanilla WoW. That's what I call it. That's what. So if you look in the launcher, there's like Wrath of the Lich King Classic and then just World of Warcraft Classic. That's what Era is. That's what I call it. Or vanilla, because it's not vanilla, right? Because classic, this release of classic WoW has changes to it, so I call it Era. So I think if we wanted it to be better, if we want twinks to exist in vanilla, I'll call it, fine, that they would have to add queue anywhere capabilities, you know, so like this right here, boom, join battleground. They should add that to classic because it just should exist. It's a quality of life feature. Yeah, it's just cool. I'm the same as the next guy, being like, all right, let's go to the War Master's room, and there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, flag debuff. Oh yeah, that would be nice too. I still can't believe they haven't added that back. Is that gonna actually be in Kata? I doubt it. I doubt it. It's probably a change that they left out on purpose now. You know, since it's been the entirety of everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, flag debuff. Do you not know? So normally the flag carrier after a certain amount of time would get a flag debuff where movement speed and I think armor and something else was reduced. I can't remember exactly. Like healing received I think is reduced or something like that after a certain amount of time, and I think it goes up to another extent. I can't remember exactly what it is, but that was supposed to be in Wrath. Actually, was it supposed to be in TBC? No, it was supposed to be in Wrath though. And they never added it, the entirety of it. You know, it's still not in. Oh, yeah, I'm already in queue. So there's all that. But yeah, they should definitely add those things, in my opinion, to Classic WoW, and I think that would really, like, that would be a safe place for Twinks to go. And I think right now, if you like the version of WoW that is Classic for 19s, that's probably a safe spot, because I don't think Era WoW is going anywhere. I'm gonna say there was one more thing. Oh, one of the things I don't like though about Era is that we can use Nax enchants on items. So for example, do I have them on this character? See these, I think it's, no, Nax is the headpieces, right? The Nax enchants. I believe it was for the head slot. There's so many different versions of WoW that are just Nax's shoulder. That's right. Thank you. So see, where is it? I know I have a pair of them. Okay, so see these shoulders. 16 stam. That's 160 health. It's not nothing, but it's still like expensive, and there are better ones too. I don't have them on this character. My warrior does though. I'm gonna switch over to my warrior really quick because I want to look at his bank and stuff too. So the issue with me is getting those enchants is like probably a pain in the ass, and they're probably super expensive. And is it on this account? I don't remember. I'll see. Oh, did I click the wrong? Did I click the wrong thing? I was talking about the 5K gold on more. That's ridiculous. And I know, like, what's it called? Hold on. I have 2 accounts, but the different versions of WoW, I can't keep them straight in my head on what is what. That's the only thing that bothers me, is that how expensive those shoulder enchants are. So yeah, that's something that I'm not super happy with. And plus then I would have to grind another AGM and then another fishing hat. I just got 2 fishing hats last week. My luck is gone, you guys. I'm not getting another fucking fishing hat, especially in Era. There's just no fucking way. Queue up on this guy for a BG. So that's the one thing that I'm not super happy about. And then not being able to lock your XP. So like, even to do, because I guess there's world PvP that happens on vanilla right now. Yeah, Era 19s. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. There's world PvP going on with those guys, and I think that it's awesome that they're doing that. But like, dude, if you're high experience, you know, hunter, right? Yeah, you got to pre-explore. You've got to pre-level your pet, kind of. but you're still like, if you aggro and have to kill something while you're PvPing, like that's terrifying, dude. You know, like you could out level, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it's weird. Not super comfortable with the idea of world PvP on a 19, but that might just be because I'm a casual. Might be because I'm a casual. What was I looking for? The USB capture cards, Elgato makes really good ones. And then Avermedia makes other good ones. Health portion, just a portion of my health. I'm so stupid. And what else was I gonna talk about? That's basically it, where I think like Twinks are going to go is Kata, because you can turn XP off and stuff like that, and then I would hope Era gets bigger. That's my secret hope. Actually, I have a really old Avermedia capture card that converts from. Holy shit! Really? I might be interested in that if you aren't using it. if you're, well, I'll talk to you about it later. Yeah. So what else? What did I rambled a lot the other day. I guess we can start talking about BlizzCon stuff. Like, Season of Discovery looks fucking awesome. I am really, really, really excited to get into that. I think that the level cap. Why did I get out this window, dude? My ADD is bad today. I think the way that they're doing the slow level cap release is fucking awesome. I think it's a great idea. The slow rollout, you know, is just like chef's kiss. The way that they did the additional features, and they basically took on the idea of Ascension WoW, which is a classless version of World of Warcraft that's on a private server. If you've never done that, it's pretty cool. I think Ascension GG is the URL if you want to try that out. But yeah, that's a pretty dope thing. And it was funny too, because some people were giving them shit like, oh, they stole their idea, and it's like, do you really want to like argue who stole whose idea when Ascension WoW is fucking Blizzard's IP and now Microsoft's IP? Like, you really want to fight that battle? I don't think they're going to. So yeah, Season of Discovery. I think I'm gonna do a guild. I think I want to coordinate some friends and get things going, and I think a lot of people are interested in it. A bunch of my old buddies that I used to play with are interested. I don't know if they're gonna want to join my guild or if they're gonna try to make their own. I know usually their guilds end up falling apart, so I don't want that to happen. But also, I've got a YouTube channel, so maybe I can get some, you know, recruit some people from here. I know some of the guys from the Twink communities are looking to play Discovery, and I think that would be a lot of fun. Hey, Ocho's gonna play Discovery, but I think you're gonna be playing with the Boogeymen, right? Which is an classic era guild. Great guild. Weird leader, great guild. But yeah, good guys in there. And so yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing Season of Discovery. As far as twinking goes for me after this, I think I'm kind of done with it, you guys. I'm not going to go into Kata. And it would just depend. They would have to change some things on Era for me to actually want to. And they have been slowly changing things in Era. It's just taken longer. I literally just started talking about it. You're all good. Don't worry, Ocho. I think I'm gonna do a guild. I think I really want to make a seasonal guild for that. If people are interested in it. So, you know, we'll see. I'm sure other people have interest in it as well. Yeah, there you go. We should make a guild. I think it would be fun. I think it would work out well. The way that they're releasing the content in Discovery is awesome. Yeah, it's coming up in 25 days. So, you know, it's right around the corner. Well, it's starting to get cold out, man. People are chilling inside, and it's MMO season, boys. It's they call it seasonal. it's seasonal depression season. It's not SAD anymore. It's SOD. It's season of discovery, not seasonal depression. Seasonal affective disorder? Nah. Dude, yeah, winter's coming. Yep. But I mean, that is essentially what's happening, right? Winter is coming, and that's why MMOs and stuff like that are so much more fun to play this time of year, in my opinion. So yeah, outside of, okay, we covered what I've done. We've covered all the Arrows of WoW, Season of Discovery. Yeah, they announced hardcore self-found is going to be a thing soon too. When will we learn who is going to be disappointed, the dwarf supremacists or the cow enjoyers? Yeah, that's actually a good question. We're gonna have to figure out what faction we want to go. I forgot about that. You're right. We'll take a vote on it. I'll play whatever, man. I think I want to play Horde though, because shamans. Unless somebody really wants to play a paladin, you know, we'll see. Oh man, that's rough. So yeah, that's forgot we're gonna have to pick a faction. Fuck. So then what else? People are talking about Season of Discovery twinking, but it's really just gonna be Twinheimer. That's a funny name. This is weave out. As long as you can druid, well, luckily you can druid on both sides. We don't have healers, do we? No, we don't. Of course we don't. Legolas, he's gonna be a level 24 hunter. Absolutely, he's gonna be a level 24 hunter. You can just tell by the name. Oh, druid only? Well, yeah, technically. Yep. Absolutely, they can. Yeah, hardcore. It's so getting through all the things. Hardcore, solo, self-found. Did they actually officially announce that? Yeah, they did. They definitely did, because that's what I was talking about in one of my rants. Yep, they did. They did announce that. Sorry, I'm just W keying. What's self-found? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's hardcore. That is, you can only what's it called? No mailbox, no auction house, no. Yeah, it's basically Iron Man mode from old school RuneScape, if you have any idea what that is. Basically no trading, no auction house, no mail, no those are the three things. So yeah, yep, that's what it is. They didn't explain how dungeons are gonna work, did they? Like, are you gonna be allowed to do dungeons, or are you gonna have to, like how the add-on was? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, yes, exactly how it was. I just don't know what the restrictions are on dungeons and things like that. Oh, I have the GUI timer on this character, that's right. Oh, come on. There it is. I was like, that's not good. I think I can make it this way. That was dumb. That was dumb. Am I stuck? Hello? There we go. Yep, that's what Iron Man. So there's a hardcore Iron Man in OSRS, and then there's like regular Iron Man. They're chasing me down. Help! Out of range. Oh yeah, there ain't no chance. I should have just went roof. I mean, we just don't have any twinks. So that's oh wait. We had a shaman. Oh, he's right there. He's right here. Didn't realize that. Is that? Do I have? I do have shield block. I actually don't have. I don't think I have. What's it called on my bar? I also don't have my jump macro, so we're not gonna make this jump, boys. Oh my god, yes we are. Holy shit, we did it. Thank for that shaman for healing me, man. So yeah, that's what solo self-found is going to be. It's not going to be quite solo, I don't think. Dude, I absolutely have trouble jumping. It's so hard. Like, it's so hard to time those. Plus, I have a god damn it. I have an optical keyboard too, which means yeah, I'm gonna have to. Sorry, trying not to get pwned, but should be fine if I can do this. So I have an optical keyboard, which means the actuation points are like super tricky. So yeah, hitting those at the same time is actually really tough for me. We're gonna kill this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my bleeds might kill him. Shoot up. Shoot up. Okay. Humble brag, I don't even know what I said. The optical keyboard? No, it's not even that expensive. Just, I'm happy I got it though. It's a Wooting, if you guys are curious about that. So yeah, outside of hardcore solo self-found, which I still have my level 20 priest, which I haven't done anything on basically. He's just kind of been sitting there. I think he's 21 or 22 now. Still hasn't died yet though, which is I'm happy about. What else do we have? Oh, so I was gonna actually compliment them on the way that they did classic era, or not classic era, the season of discovery. I think is really awesome because the way that they're doing the runes on item pieces as enchants, that's the best way to do it, because they're not changing the base game so much as to where that character is going to feel very strange when you move to when the season ends and we're pointed back to Era WoW, because that's what happens at the end of every season, right? We have to go back to Era. That's where your seasonal characters end up. So those enchants are probably just either gonna not work, or the runes or whatever they're called, they're just not gonna work anymore, right? So it's a good way to, I think it's the best way they went about handling it, instead of doing an entirely new UI, new talents, new whatever. What do you mean, how's it gonna work? I just kind of said the enchants are probably just not gonna work when you move back to season of match. Yeah, it's gonna be the same. The only thing that I think is gonna bug me is that, if you've noticed, they were talking about, at least in the lower levels, is new gear that drops from certain dungeons, because they're like raids now, right? So like there's gonna be new gear in certain spots. Yeah, because the gear gives you the buffs for the abilities, right? But what's gonna happen is that just when you move off, they just won't function anymore. That's it. It's gonna look like this. Do I have the goggles on? I don't. It's gonna look like. Do I seriously not have them? I don't have them. The enchant's just gonna turn red probably, and then no longer work once you transfer your character. That's all it's gonna be. You know, so I'm not really worried about that. But I think that they just went about doing that very elegantly, and the fact that eventually we're gonna be able to like enchant a little bit of everything, I think is pretty cool. What else? What else? I guess we were kind of thinking of what I was gonna talk about next was what am I gonna do? Tricky idea though. But they executed it very well though. That's all I'm saying. Oh shit. Ah, you fell. I should probably. I'm just gonna help out because why not? I'm alone up here. Yep, that's not good. I do have disarm. Hell yeah. How did you get that charge off? What's up, buddy? Definitely not worried about it now. His warrior is so much stronger than mine. That was dumb. I shouldn't have peeked around that corner. Alright, man. Sounds good. As far as what I want to do coming up with the channel, there's a few things that I'm like interested in, right? So up until the 30th, I might still play some Kata Twinks, but I don't, or Kata, I'm sorry. I'm probably still gonna play some Wrath Twinks, but I'm not going to be, I'm definitely not gonna be making anything new. I'm happy I have 4 different classes that are, well, 3 different classes technically that are fully geared and BIS. So that's pretty happy with that. And then outside of that, I think I am going to start putting together a, I know this is totally outside of the scope of WoW and anything, but this is a GameCube controller or a motherboard for a GameCube controller. And I am going to be putting that together slowly and probably going to do some sort of video on that. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do up until the 30th. I'm probably just gonna end up playing Wrath. I might raid a little bit on my era characters. I might make an era twink. I'm not sure. I'm really just not sure. But it's gonna be interesting, you know, to say the least. Because I don't really have a plan for the channel, really. Never really did. It just kind of evolved out of this thing. So, I have a feeling that I'm kind of done twinking after Kata comes out. Stacking gold and PvPing, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Like an era to do that. I would like to actually get into some AQ40s and Nax and stuff like that. Like, those are 2 raids that I've never done at 60. I still need to get that Oni attune done, which, you know, I'll be able to. You doing AQ40 tonight? Nice, dude. I have Pocky in a little bit, so need to get a tune for Nax. Yeah. Don't let him see you. Don't let him see you and charge you. Here he comes. Oh shit. Why am I fly carrying? What new classes can gnomes be in Wrath? What do you mean? Outside of Death Knights, nothing. In Kata, they can be... What? Gnomes can't be priests? I don't even think in retail gnomes can be priests, can they? Should have put a bleed on him, he would have died. Just running in circles. Oh shit, I almost jumped off. So yeah, outside of all of that junk that I just talked about, what do you guys think? What are y'all's opinions on Classic, Season of Discovery, everything? Come on. What gnome priests? I never actually knew that was a possibility for them. I remember Taurens could be. 'Cause I thought Holy Cow was the funniest Tauren name ever. Sod sounds good. Sick of Wrath now. Yeah, that's fair. I will say, like, I'm bummed that 19s are going a strange way. Like, Kata 19s is gonna be pretty weird, I think. That warrior is going to be cut. Jesus. Yeah, so that was where I was. Okay, thank you. I was actually going to dig in a little bit to retail then next. But I actually am gonna have to look at how 19s are gonna work, because I know the way that the talent tree's kind of spaced out. Yeah, he was sitting cut the whole time. Oh wait, he had flag. Did he? I didn't realize that happened. But that should be, this should be a cap for us if I can get in here in time. Oh, dude, he's getting heals. Come on, you can do it. No, our whole team's dead. No, he can't. Rip. Dude, he's so low. He's so low. Do it. Nah, they almost had him. They almost had him. I think there's just something. So the way that they're, wow, wait. He dropped it, but we didn't return. Well, damn. I think what they did with retail, what they plan to do with the quote unquote evergreen features, we'll see what that actually means. You know, if they actually end up doing features that age well and that are never ever going away again, which is interesting to me, because think about it this way. So what they proposed was those hero talents, right? That means we are never that means they're never getting rid of the old talent system or the new talent system. You know what I mean? So evergreen feature, man, Ocho, did you fucking watch any of this shit? Evergreen features are how they're designing all of the specs and just features in general for the future, and so that we don't have things like weird power tied neck pieces, you know, that got what am I trying to say? Stat tied neck pieces that were just antiquated, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. You know what I'm talking about? The legendary fucking neck that you had to grind out a shitload of stuff for, and then it got stronger and stronger over the course of the expansion. And then the next expansion, boom, it was gone. Borrowed power, right? Abilities tied to weapons. Yes, exactly. And then forcibly removed, so the class just feels empty after that. Evergreen features are going to Heart of Azeroth. Thank you. What they said evergreen features were going to do is hopefully remediate that, or they were designing things for the future, basically, is what they said they wanted to do. And I think that that's awesome if they actually stick to it, and if that works. I don't know, you can say you're going to do something and then change it in 5 years, you know? So what's evergreen today could be terrible tomorrow, you know? I don't know. It's just, it's a good design philosophy for them to have going forward. It's sad that it took them this long to do it. I'm shocked they haven't figured out a way to get rid of chromie time with retail. I'm shocked they haven't figured out a way to do that. I wish they would. I really wish they would. There's no real reason, I don't think, for them to have just make the world, the BFA world, with some, with like, you know how there's the person outside of the certain zones, like the Ender City, right? That you can go and they'll change it for you, back to the old time or whatever. Like have characters around the world to do that. I don't know. It's just weird to have the different timelines and stuff like that. It just doesn't make any sense in my opinion. If they remove that, I might actually come back to retail. The PvP in retail is actually pretty interesting. At end game, it's just a lot going on with them. So what happened? Nothing. We're fine. So yeah, there's that. Really, what else? Oh, okay, so Caxel, you probably know what. I don't remember. You know what? I'm actually gonna just pull up Cataclysm talent trees and abilities. I love that I'm just like standing here. Well, Cataclysm talent calculator. Let me see here. Let me share my display. Not that display. Okay. This was one of the ones that I remember people complaining about, was Rat Pally. Wait a minute. Cataclysm does this? I thought they switched them over to the dumb talents. The... What? This is... Oh, Mop is the other talents. Really? Guys, why didn't anybody tell me? Why didn't anybody tell me I was wrong? I thought that's when they changed out everything. Yeah, Mop. Wait. Dude, have I lost my damn mind? Oh, okay, so yeah. So the problem with the Kata talents, I remember now. They were cookie cutter specs. So you talents didn't have a lot of significant choices in them. They removed a bunch of talents and their numbers and ranks and stuff were reduced. Okay. I don't remember that happening in Cataclysm. But so one of the big complaints, though, that people were talking about, for example, was Paladins having Crusader Strike at level 20 and them being strong. But oh wait, no, Hunters, explosive shot spam, 50 focus. This was something that I remember being insanely strong. Oh yeah, that's right. Look at the trees. There's so many less things now. That's right. I don't know if you guys can see this. I know it's kind of small. So yeah, they reduced a lot of them, I think. Because how many do you get? 41 points. Yeah. Okay, so I'm an idiot. And I thought those changes came through in Cataclysm, and they apparently didn't. So, I still don't think that the characters are going to be. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't remember really enjoying Cataclysm. I thought I might like the endgame PvP because that's when I started actually like getting halfway decent at the game. Was Cata. I wasn't good in Wrath at all. Or TBC. Okay. Time is at 3:30. All right, still got plenty of time. Only been live for an hour, guys. We talked. I feel like I talked a lot in an hour. Geez, is there anything else that I wanted to talk about regarding BlizzCon and stuff like that? What was my? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of everything I wanted to talk about today. Was Season of Discovery looks sick. I might make a twink on Era. I don't know. That's basically it. I'm kind of stumped. Yeah. I'm very mixed to like how I feel though about continuing twinking in general. It just doesn't feel like there's that good of a future for it. I curious to see what happens if they end up changing anything with twinks in retail. If they combined queues in retail, 19s would probably make a comeback. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say for today, you guys. Yeah, I'll go forward for a game, and then I'll probably. Wait, what? 19s are fucked as soon as one of the 100% move speed mount havers join. That's a thing in retail. Because yeah, you're right. They are fucked as soon as that happens. Yep. From the level squish, that's right. But now granted, there's probably not too many of those, right? I didn't set up my equipment manager on this character. I'm a little upset about that. Did you have the PvE and Cata for PvP weapons? No. Why? You've never... What? Have you ever had to do that? In WoW? Oh, for like better weapons? I mean, possibly. I don't remember how PvP was in Cata, to be completely honest. Let's see, I'll run 1 PG on DFA you did? Okay. In Wrath they're better? Are they? Well, I mean Shadowmourne, right? Yeah. That's all you really need to say there. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, sorry. Wrath. I remember it being common for trinkets, for PvEing for trinkets. That was just a thing. For example, two-handed. Did rank 2 actually matter in 541? Yeah, it did. It definitely did. So here's an example, right? Wrathful Gladiator's Claymore. That looks, first of all, God, look at how sick that looks. So good. 14. I wish I could compare these two. Can I link this? So there's that. And then let me see, am I able to find... So like if you got a tier 2 gladiator sword, right? Shadowmourne is stats wise similar. Obviously Shadowmourne has armor pen, it has an extra socket, has that crazy ability that gives an extra 2k damage. And Crusader, which is, well, actually that's 270 strength for 10 seconds. I forgot how fucking broken Shadowmourne was for PvE or PvP, you guys. Jesus. Faster hit, yeah, but that's, you don't want faster hit on, for a warrior, for example. That's what I'm comparing it to. So yeah. But I mean, I think they also made getting Shadowmourne a lot easier now too. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there was a change for that. They said something about these Shadowfrost shards dropping more or something. I don't exactly remember. I'm pretty sure it's way easier to get than it used to be. Yeah, there was a blue poster. Okay, I thought that resonated with me. Damn, 10-minute queue for Horde. 14-minute queue for Horde. Holy shit. Maybe we won't be. Maybe we'll be checking out after this. Because I basically just want to come in and like air out my thoughts and get everything straight with what I am thinking about doing and wanting to do with the channel, with content, with my accounts, with what I actually want to, if I actually want to play this and that and the other. But yeah, I think for the most part we're gonna lean into the Season of Discovery. I think I'm going to, I might dabble with 19s over on Era. We'll see about that. I'm not sure. I don't really know what else, man. I really don't know what else. I don't know how much I'm actually going to stream going forward. That's kind of been a thing for a while now. I just go live and don't really give a fuck about it. It's nice to be able to talk to you guys and stuff like that, but Slippy ranked grind, that was what I was thinking. That was actually what I was thinking in my head too. We might dig into some of that, because I've got the new controller, right? And for those of you that don't know what Slippy is, it is a Super Smash Bros. Melee mod, essentially, and emulator that allows you to net play with other people with rollback netcode, which is insane for a fighting game, for a rolling game that came out years ago. And there's a ranked mode, and you can actually fight people that are a similar skill to you as you and get better in ranking and go up and down and all that kind of thing. So maybe we do something like that. I seriously think better than Ult's netcode. I don't actually know. Oh, Ultimate's netcode, that's right. I do remember it being better than Ultimate's netcode. I am going to, this channel is probably just going to become a generic hobbyist channel for me. It's just gonna be whatever I'm interested in, and I've talked about doing this before. I've just gotten lazy with it. You wanna FC? No. I do love that this is Horde v Horde though. So yeah, maybe we'll dig into some of that. I know some people, like, I've talked about doing the racing stuff. I do have like my VR headset that I've got. Love that this dude's pet is just killing. I forgot what character I was playing. I just tried to charge mentally. That button was supposed to make me charge. So yeah, maybe we'll dig into some melee. I also feel like I'm just getting deeper and deeper into niche communities, because it's like, oh, here we were into retail, World of Warcraft. Okay, so that's a decent chunk, and then subsect of that, which is twinking, right? Specifically level 20 twinking, right? The only place that PvP twinking kind of existed, right? Then we went, okay, well, that kind of got screwed. Let's go over to Wrath. Okay, Wrath is going to be kind of weird now. Let's go over to Cataclysm. I don't exactly know what it means, to be completely honest. I just know that it is netcode that is good for fighting games. So I'm not 100% sure. I feel like there's... Oh, we have flag. Let's go. That's awesome. This dude's name is Twink Cartel and he's level 11. Come on, dude. Oh, we did capture it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be more of a generalistic channel on just my interests in nerdy shit and gaming and blah blah blah. So I think I'm gonna actually get into stuff like that instead of being strictly a WoW channel or a twinking channel or whatever. It's gonna take me a lot more. Oh, come on. A lot more effort to actually want to create videos and things of my hobbies and other stuff like that. So things are probably going to be slower at first, especially once I start figuring out how to... Ooh, their whole team is coming out tunnel. Yeah, I see that. Did anybody cut? Nobody cut off to me. Okay, that's good. Let's see how many times I fail this jump. Only 3 times. Oh, almost fell back down. I love how I said that I didn't want to FC, and here I am. Are they actually on the EFC? I thought I froze for a second. So yeah, I don't know. Leave if you guys are watching, if you guys are VOD watchers, even though I don't think I have a ton of VOD watchers for my streams. Comments and anything else below for things and stuff that you guys like. I put those down in the entire wrong order, and I think that is hilarious that rogue actually went for that instead. Don't want to let him get him open. You speed pot? No, he didn't speed pot. I used the voice for you, by the way, Caxel. He figured it out. He figured it out. stupid. I shouldn't be here. It made you double take your mana. Switch. Huh? What? It actually confused me because I'm not used to hearing that sound. I was like, what? What am I switching? But yeah, I don't know. Oh, here's an opinion. I think Skeletal Club is just as good as Shadowfang. I think it could be even better on a dwarf. Miss? Unbelievable. Love that. I could probably kill him. You gonna smack it? Yes, you are. What weapons are cooler than swords anyway? Absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. Do I always end up FCing anyway? Oh, you know what sucks? This is a 1-to-1 game. But yeah, I think if the last project that I was going to do was going to be a dwarf rogue with those. Still might, but I ain't going to do like fishing head or anything like that. I think it would be funny to, he's level, I think he's level 12 right now, so I think it'd be funny to do that. Double rogue with double skeletal clubs. Basically make Chops' video on on bar. Basically remaking it. I just realized I should probably drink. So that might be my last little twinking part, or yeah, because all of my, yeah, maybe we'll do that. And make it a nice meme. Now you die. was actually, I just fucking threw. I didn't know the rug was actually gonna be right fucking there. I'm pretty sure the game ends now. If it doesn't, actually, I'm pretty sure they have to go to 3 to full caps, don't they? Yeah, overtime always goes to 3. Yep. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna stick around in this game. I think I'm gonna log, and just because that's just gonna go on for forever. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. It was fun to kind of talk over everything. If you're not in the Discord, hop in the Discord. I'll probably post more things about what we end up doing with the guild come season of Discovery and all those other things. If you're not already in the Discord, get in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you guys next time, you know, whatever that may be. All right, take it easy. Peace.